Well, good evening, my brother, Thomas McClellan. Hey, this is Joe Aguilar, PCG Consulting. Man, it's late. It's about midnight. I am here in Mexico City. I apologize for the delay response. I was working a store and then flew directly from there to here and been nonstop. So just got done with some reports. Wanted to respond to your email, man. I got your email here. Um, let's just take a look at what you sent. And I noticed that there was a response from Keenan. I read what you said here about your numbers and stuff, and I'm just going to look at it for what it is, sir. If you take a look at it, 282, I guess Nick is the new guy, but 282, 10% closing would give me 28. You got 16. So then what we do is, and I'm not talking percentages, let's just talk numbers, right? This is a great job. Half of 282, well, you can tell that's right there, a little more than half. Of course, the percentage shows that. And everybody's holding true with their count ratio. Then I take a look at the next category, appointments, 72. Is 72 half of 71, 171? Well, we know half of that, 80 and 80 is 160, right? So 90 and 90 is 180, so about 85. So I got room there. And who could help me more, right? So this is how you go and look at it. Um, she's pulling definitely half. He's pulling half, um, or they're pulling more than that, and just a little under. So maybe he's new, but really he's dead on. So my question is on the contact. Is there automated process? And I apologize. I was going to go and review the system for you, but I could not get in from here. I don't know if there's maintenance going on with eLeads. But this is just how I look at the numbers. If they're able to make that kind of contact ratio, then why are the appointments so low? And especially the new guy. I mean, half of 30 is 15, but 38. So really, it just needed a few there to get back in line. To get to 60, I really needed like 15, 18. Needed about 20. So what could he have done with that high of contacts to get that, six more appointments, month to date? In Joel's case, I mean, they're doing great jobs. Looks like he's beating her in appointments, but my question is, what could we have done to just got to them to 50%, right? How could they got a little higher? Because look at the show ratio. The show ratio is pretty strong. With the new guy still being at the bottom of the rung, the show ratio is actually pretty decent. So the people that they do have coming are pretty solid, but we're not doing it. So number one, man, just are we really doing a manager appointment confirmation? So that really should be coming from you. You got a staff of three. You got the right lead count, for three. You shouldn't be hurting anybody. But are we really confirming the appointment? Are they really asking for a yes, yes question close on the appointment, brother? Don't forget about that. It is so powerful. Um, the four guaranteed areas of an appointment is price, trade value, credit app, and then of course the dangers are am I approving and what's my payments and then what's my rate. And then I live too far. I want real numbers before I come. So how much negotiation are we getting into on the phone with these people instead of seeking out the appointment? And then the appointments that we are getting, they seem to be pretty solid. So the magic is I really don't need any more leads. If Mr. Pyatt's statement here is correct about it looks like USAA is down. You might check, make sure you didn't lose your certification. If you guys aren't pumping out that certificate along with your D1 pricing, that's what I have most of the stores do. Go ahead and shoot the D1 pricing, but make sure they're aware in your response that you are a USAA player and that you love those folks, right? And get them their certificate. Your dealer.com leads ought to be popping for you, man. We got a lot of companies, a lot of dealer groups going with dealer.com, and they're really liking their results. But anyway, the thing you're looking to do, man, is you really need to be on top of them about, um, let's say, for instance, I can make appointments out of leads that were left over from last month. We didn't work every lead to death last month. Where's my carryover from months before? So if you add what they took on this month plus what they had prior month, They should have plenty. If the count is getting too high, you're going to see these ratios drop. Calls, they are what they are. This bottom box down here, I'm not putting too much gravity into it because it's got this calls in there, but it just shows you, man, look, you got 60, 60, but this is where I'm hurt. If I could just get that up with this staying the same, then these two columns are going to move for you. Just simple. It's like a guy taking 10 ups. He's not, demoing people, so when he's doing the write up, he can't seem to get the close, right? And so he's burning through ups a little bit. Not really. He's just missing a step of the process. So you got to investigate, what are they saying, listening to their calls, helping them, and then you need to confirm these appointments, because if these appointments are smoke, then this would be low, but this seems to be holding water. Of course, the new guy, he just needs some help, right? Just need to get some help. And then you could have a bad month too, a bad week where you got bad credit. But if your USAA count has disappeared, you might double check and make sure that you didn't lose your certificate, because they're not going to send you leads if you got cut off. The only other thing is, I was going to check your ROI and look at everything I had access to, but I was unable to get in tonight because of the system not allowing me to get in for some reason. I think they might be doing maintenance. It is midnight. Just want to encourage you, bro, that just continue the path. Don't forget, if they're asking for an appointment, it's got to be morning or afternoon, which is better for you. So are you saying 10 or 11 o'clock? Are you saying 4 or 5 o'clock? Go for the yes close on those appointments, so this number can just come up for you, because it looks like the ship is steadily in the water, but we just got a little rudder problem, right? I wouldn't throw the baby out with the bathwater, but you really need to inspect that, and that's by way of listening to it. Love you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope your fiance and all that, the baby and everything is doing good. But stay encouraged, man. I mean, 10%, right? 28. Well, can't get any better here. I mean, if they did, they would be remarkably high in the marketplace. But here's where my opportunity is. What could they, really say or do to just get what if each of them got 5 more appointments? That's 15. That would have put you at 87. These numbers would have been different. See that? So work it like a sales manager by the numbers. Don't go over percentages with them. That's manager talk, is percentage. Go over numbers and opportunity of what they can do to help you get there. Then, of course, the new guy, you're just going to have to love on them and help them. But if they're begging people to call them back, and if they're asking what's the best time for you to stop by here, they're not going to be good at getting appointments. Or if they're deep in negotiation, finding out what their trade is, how much money they got, or all kinds of cool stuff, okay, they're not getting it. They're pre-qualifying too much, maybe, and they're not getting anybody in the door. All right? Anyway, appreciate you, man. Stay after it. And, don't be down. It's a battle every day, every month, man. I can tell you that the process works. I can tell you that what you guys are set up to do should give you that. Even if your lead count is down, if I was just to look at that, your 460s is going to give you 12 to 13%, and we're not even getting 10. So I don't really need more leads. Just make sure you're not losing too much ground, but I need conversion out of what they're already touching. Anyway, love you. See you. Stay on top of it. Be the manager. You got this, dog. Thanks a lot.